Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today, the question that we will be taking a look at is, who or what is referred to as wisdom in Proverbs chapter 8, verses 22 to 31? Alright, let's jump straight into the answer. So, if we look at the entirety of Proverbs chapter 8, we see that King Solomon was speaking prophetically or metaphorically about Jesus Christ, who is the wisdom of God personified, if you take a look at Luke chapter 11, verse 49. Jesus is wisdom because everything we can ever know about God and his purpose, which is considered wisdom, is personified in the lifestyle, actions, and words of Jesus. He was the express image of God while he was on earth, according to Hebrews chapter 1, verse 3. And he showed us the way we should walk in order to please God. He is the way, the truth, and the life, according to John chapter 14, verse 6. He is our light to God, according to John chapter 8, verse 12. Jesus was also called the Word of God for the exact same reason in Revelation chapter 19, verse 13. Whatever God is trying to communicate or say to us, Jesus encapsulated and embodied it. Specifically, in Proverbs chapter 8, verses 22 to 31, King Solomon was speaking based on spiritual knowledge of what Paul revealed to us in Colossians chapter 1, verses 15 to 17. The revelation was made to King Solomon that Jesus Christ was involved in the creation of the world. Hence, Solomon began to speak prophetically of him. The Lord possessed me in the beginning of his way, before his works of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning of the earth, or ever the earth was. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the deep, then I was by him, as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him, rejoicing in the habitable part of his earth, and my delights were with the sons of men, according to Proverbs chapter 8, verses 22 to 31. As I referenced earlier, Paul made this same revelation to us in Colossians chapter 1, verses 15 to 17, that Jesus was involved in the creation of the world. Who is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of every creature? For by him were all things created, that are in heaven and that are on earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist. Paul also said in another place, and to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery, which from the beginning of the world hath been hid in God, who created all things by Jesus Christ. That is Ephesians chapter 3, verse 9. In fact, there's a little clue in the book of Genesis that Jesus was involved in the creation of the world. God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness," in Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. The usage of us and our gives the sense that God was talking or referring to somebody other than himself. And that somebody is the one we already described. King Solomon then expanded on this in Proverbs chapter 8, verses 22 to 31. But it was Paul the Apostle who made it crystal clear that it was Jesus Christ who God was actually speaking with. Jesus was God's creative agent that he used to make all things that we see today. Oh, John actually said the same thing here. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. That's John chapter 1, verses 1 to 3. As we established earlier, Jesus is the Word, so John made the same point. Alright, I think that answers the question as to who or what is referred to as wisdom in Proverbs chapter 8, verses 22 to 31. We've been able to establish that wisdom in that account was referring to none other than Jesus Christ himself. If you enjoyed this video and like the way I answered this, then you can click the like button and join this growing community of Bible enthusiasts by hitting the subscribe button. And if you want to know when we come out with our next video, you can hit the notification bell. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.